Hope you are too, and if you're not, I think this yoga practice will help you. Let's get started. Alright, my friends, so
April 19th, I'm doing it.
Standing. Go ahead and come into a nice, comfortable hip width position, so we don't need to zip up too tight right away. We can bring that option on later. We're just going to take a second to connect to the breath and stand up nice and tall. Just evaluate how you're feeling today. And if you're feeling a little bit tired and you're like, oh man, day 5 feeling alive.
Day 5, feeling alive.
Choose to listen to your body and find what feels good. Alright, all that matters is that you're here now on the mat. You're going to take a little bit of time for yourself. So don't get overwhelmed. Try to keep it light and fun, and remember to, just promote ease and use your breath. Okay, here we go. Nice full breath in through the nose. Active exhale out through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nostrils. And full exhale out through the mouth. One more just like that. Full breath in. And exhale completely. Draw your palms together at the heart. Now bring it in and out through the nose. Begin to connect to your entire body, drawing energy up from the feet. Finding that lift, kind of that elevator lift up through the pelvic floor. You might connect with Uddiyana Bandha, anchoring navel in and up. Become present here. You choose to move with the breath. Alright, let's have some fun. Softening the knees, inhale, spread the fingertips wide, follow your breath as you reach it all the way up. Deep breath in here, and on an exhale, rain the fingertips down today, forward fold. Take a second here to stretch it out, moving side to side, rocking front and back on the feet, whatever feels good as you relax the weight of the head over. And breathe. Then on your next breath in, we'll inhale, lift up halfway. You know what to do here. Your version. And then exhale, slide it down. Ooh, my tiger pants are so slick. Inhale, spread the fingertips, reach it all the way back up. Really press into your feet. Remember your bandhas as you reach all the way up, full body stretch. And again, exhale, rain it down. Gonna have a little fun today. Inhale, halfway lift. Notice what it feels like to be alive today. And on an exhale, slide down your tiger pants. Just good. Alright, back up the way we came. Spread the fingertips. Inhale, all the way up, full body experience. And exhale, bringing it down. Open your shoulders here. Really get your money's worth. This is a free yoga program. I don't know what that means, but, get the most out of each movement. So open the chest, open the shoulders here, and we release it down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, soften out. One more time, all the way to the top. Spread the fingertips. Inhale, press into your feet. And exhale, open the chest, open the hand, and release forward. Inhale, halfway lift, getting freaky. Exhale, soften and down. This time we're going to walk the feet together and plant the palms, bend your knees, and we're going to step or hop the feet back to plank. Nice strong plank here so you can pedal it out. You can find the rocking motion. Notice that the lower belly and the hips are kind of there. See if you can find a little integrity there. Smile. Choose to have some fun and really feel alive in your toes, in your hands, in your shoulders. Find that sit-bone to heel connection. One more deep breath in here. And then exhale. Find a transition. So you might lower the knees here, or you might shift forward, hug the elbows in, and lower down halfway. Lifting up to upward facing dog, or you can go all the way to your mat, of course, and come up to cobra. Find a little movement here wherever you are. And on an exhale, we'll meet downward facing dog. Deep breath in through the nose. And full exhale out through the mouth. Great. Walk the two big toes together here. Drop the left heel down. Hang with me. Slide the right leg up. Keep the hips level. So careful not to stack here. We'll do that another day. Keep the hips nice and level. We want to bring it into this center area. So leveling the hips, also the shoulders, drawing that right shoulder down. If you're feeling a little tremble, a little shake, that's prana, that's good. You might rotate the right ankle one way and then the other. Keep your focus on the breath. These are crazy, Pam. I'm like, he's staring at me. Okay, one more breath here. I gotcha. Then on an exhale, bend your right knee, squeeze it up towards your heart. Take a second here to draw your nose towards your knee. Deep breath in, and then we'll step the right foot up into our lunge. Take a second here to get situated. Pull the right hip crease back. Nice low lunge. Loop the shoulders. Let your heart radiate forward. Create space. And we'll pivot on the back foot and spiral the fingertips all the way up to warrior two. Nice strong warrior as we bend that front knee and pull the pinky back. Sink deep. Head over heart. Heart over pelvis. Relax your shoulders down, away from the ears. So we want to feel alive through the fingertips. So going beyond just the physical, really send energy beyond your right fingertips and beyond your left fingertips. One more breath here. And we'll flip the right palm up and inhale as you reach forward, up and back, peaceful warrior. Take a deep breath in here. Long exhale out. Straighten that front leg now, really finding space and length through both side bodies, not just the right. Straighten your front leg. And then on an exhale, we're going to slowly send the hips back and reach forward as we come into our triangle. So for triangle, to bring it more into the core, you can keep the fingertips hovering here as we stack the shoulders and breathe. If you have a block or a book or anything to lift the earth up to you, this is also always a wonderful option, particularly if you're new to the practice and we're still creating space, right? We're always just working to create more space so that we can fill it with more joy, more love, more opportunity, things that serve us and make us feel good. So if you're feeling like, oh man, I don't have any space, well, that's why we're here, to practice. Create space. So we have all different options. We might be here resting on the shin. It's okay, but just be careful, be mindful not to completely spill into that arm. Wherever you are, take 2 rocking breaths. And to release, we'll soften through the right knee, drop the left fingertips down, come back to your low lunge, and take a vinyasa. We plant the palms. If you're feeling frisky or fiery like my tigers, everyone hates me right now, just kidding. If you're feeling adventurous though, you might keep your right leg lifted for a little fun and practice your vinyasa this way, hugging the elbows in, coming all the way down to the belly for cobra or to upward facing dog. So we can begin to have a little fun here on day 5. Again, if you're rather new to the practice, keep it simple and move with your breath. So down on your knees and downward facing dog. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Awesome. This time, we'll walk the big toes together and drop the right heel. Inhale, slide the left leg up high. So go through your checklist. Stay curious. I always talk about curiosity as an act of self-love in my classes. So we don't get bored. We're not waiting for someone to tell us what to do, but we're going through our little checklist, exploring the sensations in the body. Leveling the hips, squaring off through the shoulders, just noticing, oh, my body's twerking this way. Okay, go this way. And then we'll take one more deep breath in here. You might lift your left thigh a little bit higher. Just see. And then we'll bend that left knee generously and squeeze it all the way up and in towards our heart. Take a second here to take a breath in, and on an exhale, nose to knee, really finding that sweet curve in the spine. And then we'll step the left leg all the way up and into our lunge. Take a second to get situated. And then we'll lift the back knee up, loop the shoulders, heart radiates forward, create space. Nice strong alignment here, stacking the bones, engaging all the muscles. And then when you're ready, we'll pivot on the back foot. And the same thing as before. Spiral the fingertips all the way up and into your warrior 2. So I'm kind of leaning back into it. It's kind of great that you can see my back on this one because there's a tendency to kind of come here. And I want to draw my tailbone underneath me and kind of lean back into it here as I sink deep into my legs. Strong foundation. Sending the fingertips past the edges of the mat. We take a deep breath in. And a strong grounding breath out. Relax your shoulders. Flip the left palm. Inhale, reach forward, up and back as we come into our peaceful warrior. Enjoy. Breathe. Explore. Remember this extension through the crown of the head. And then from here, we'll straighten through that front leg. Keep reaching, lots of length in both side bodies. Reach, reach, reach. Then keep this beautiful length as we slowly send the hips back toward the back edge of the mat and come into our triangle on this side. So the top of that back thigh, your right thigh, has this sweet inner spiral. It's coming in and out towards the back of your mat. Pull the left hip crease back. And again, if you have a a block or a book or something, it's kind of nice to bring the earth up to you here. And this is not a sign of weakness, my friend. I love using my blocks for certain things that I can really just create stability and space in, and then get rid of it and I come back to it. So remember, it's practice. It's a playtime. It's not a test. Draw your left rib cage up towards the sky. One more breath here, wherever you are. And then on an exhale, we'll begin to soften through that left knee. Drop the right fingertips down. And we take one more vinyasa here together. Spread the palms wide. If you're feeling crispy, you might try keeping that left leg lifted. Also, if you end up repeating this 30 days, this is a nice fun thing to do again. So we're working at all different levels here. You can also bring that variation into other practices. Take a deep breath in and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale in through the nostrils and exhale completely, lion's breath, tongue out. Also, we'll slowly lower onto the knees. Cross the left ankle over the right. Shift on through to your buttocks and send the legs out long. Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, forward fold.
Oh, yeah.
Pressing through the sit bones.
You don't have a belly.
Keeping an openness in the heart and the chest, toes up towards the sky, shoulders down, down. Breathe here. So we're keeping an extension through the crown on this one. Open your heart, open your heart. You can find a little resistance here as you maybe press the legs down. And if the hands are here, that's fine. We can still practice this here. Or here, eventually here. Take one more breath. You might tag a little weight down through your elbows. Feeling definitely alive in the backs of the legs here. Awesome. We'll slowly release. Hike that left knee up. We find a twist. Inhale, reach the right arm high. Exhale, outer edge of the right elbow to the outer edge of your left leg.
Really?
Send the left fingertips behind and
no
sit
way.
nice and tall. Press into your right heel and we breathe. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, journey into your twist. Close your eyes or soften your gaze here. Deep breath in and out. Gently release back to center. And we switch, right knee up. Inhale, lifting up through the left fingertips. Exhale, finding your twist. Remember, inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. And exhale, twist. Notice if the spine is starting to curve back this way. See if you can lift your sternum up a little higher. One more breath here. And then we exhale, release. Awesome. Coming back to this, just to check in. We took a little day off, but now we're coming back. Hands to the backs of the thighs. Lift your shins. Drop your elbows and shoulders down. Take a second to breathe here. If you have a block, actually I'm just looking at this block. This is always a really nice thing to have the block here so you can squeeze the legs together. Everyone, if you don't have it, that's okay. You can still imagine that block there. We'll reach the fingertips forward. And this time we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, straighten the legs, press into the heels, exhale, release. If you don't have the block, it's okay. It might just look like bursts of aliveness. Inhale in, exhale, burst. Inhale, compose, exhale, burst. If you have this block, it's awesome because that squeeze really helps with the burst. Inhale in, exhale, burst. And one more. Inhale in, lift your heart, lift your heart. Exhale, burst. Spread your fingertips and toes. Great, release, and we'll come all the way onto the back. Awesome work, my friends. Good job. Oh, yeah. Hug the knees into the chest. One more deep breath in through the nostrils. And exhale completely out through the mouth. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees nice and wide. Hands come to the hip creases or the front of the hips here. And we breathe 3 nice, long, full, deep breaths. Listening to the sounds of my neighborhood outside, you might just listen to the sounds wherever you are. Close your eyes, observe the quality of air in the room. Again, just notice what it feels like to be alive today. And you can stay here. You can also take this moment to include an inversion into your practice today if you're a little further along, or you're kind of built up this good revitalizing energy and you want to do a couple more poses. I invite you to do them now. Otherwise, we'll slide the right leg down, followed by the left. And we begin to make our way into our final and most precious posture, Sweet Shavasana. So take your time getting there. Make sure you end your ritual just right for you today. And have an awesome rest of your day.
That was torture. Simply torture.